What's good? Let's do this.
Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Waste Management Phoenix Open is about to kick off. Pleased you could join us for this first-round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hey Luke, I'm very happy to be covering this featured group's play this week. It's going to be fire, let me tell you. There seems to be quite the rivalry starting between these two players.
Well, the only thing that really goes against Xander Schauffele is he doesn't win as often as he should. But every attribute in his game is just exceptional. You're talking about one of the best players out on tour.
All right.
The second hole at TPC Scottsdale is a mid-range par 4, playing 442 yards from the tips. The bunkers on the right side need to be avoided, which leaves a good mid to short iron approach to a green that is bunkered front, left and right, so a good accurate approach required. This one from about 160 yards out.
Pretty good wind back into the player's face.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. That got a little out of control, I think.
A bit short with that effort.
He has this putt to save his par. Oh, this looks pure. Well, that should limit the damage. Nicely done. Well, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look.
Now this is how you putt. Take another look at this.
Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
The third here at Scottsdale plays over 550 yards from the tips. It's a strong par 5, which requires 2 big shots to get to the green. The first shot needs to avoid that bunker on the left-hand side to give you a chance to go for the green. But if you're laying up, it's laying it back to a number between those 2 bunkers that sit on the left side of this fairway, around 150 to 100 yards out.
All right, going with a little bit more club. Let's see.
And here we are with the third shot. A shot of the day. And that'll promote a good move up the standings. Currently a couple under for the round.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Going with the 7. That was wonderfully done. We'll now move over to Xander Schauffele.
Birdied their last hole.
Okay, let's get back to the action. A spot in the top 20 awaits if they can make this putt. It looks like he pushed that one. Big putt for par coming up. It's half a chance of being hold this one. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. The 5th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a strong par 4, playing 470 yards from the back tees. There's a big bunker down the right-hand side that will catch any drive not hit with authority. The approach must be accurate with the bunker on the left-hand side. Anything just slightly missed here will be punished. Not sure if that's what they're intending to do.
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing.
Let's catch up with the current proceedings. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Didn't that look good for a long time? Putting for a par here. Okay, let's head to the next. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. The 6th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a solid mid-range par 4, 432 off the back tees. Again, it's more position off the tee that's required here, with the bunkers on the left-hand side. A bold player is to fly it over that bunker on the left and leave just a short wedge in. Bold players will get off this hole, but a safe strategy lays back before them. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
Hey, nice looking line. Just a short putt remaining here. Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. The 7th here at Scottsdale is a par 3, a straightaway hole, but bunkers left and right of this green ensure that a nice straight shot is required. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor, could have been worse. A birdie putt awaits.
Come on, ball. Come on.
Well, we always enjoy tournament play, but there's nothing better than a rivalry in golf. And how about that play? Moving a lot closer to their rival now. The 8th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a very strong par 4, playing over 475 yards from the back tee. There's a couple of pot bunkers down the left-hand side that need to be avoided so you can get to the green in 2. If you're going hard here, there's a tree on the right-hand side that can prevent a good second shot or a line to the green. 2 well-struck shots required to get to this green, and even then, your par's not secure. And this putt to move into the top 10. Oh, just missed. Putting for a par now. Currently at -3 for the round. Finishing hole of the front 9 at TPC Scottsdale is a solid par 4, measuring 453 yards from the back tees. The big hitters will get after this hole, as there's plenty of room down the left-hand side. Although if you challenge that bunker on the right off the tee, it gives you just a short wedge into a green that's only guarded by a pot bunker at the front and then a back right bunker. A chance here to make a birdie. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie.
Starting to look really good.
Beautiful shot. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. Here's a look at Bubba Watson from earlier. Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. The 10th at TPC Scottsdale is a short par 4, measuring just 428 yards from the tips. There's a huge bunker down the right side of this fairway, which suggests maybe less than driver is necessary off the tee. What you want to do is set up for a good angle of approach, though. There's a couple of pot bunkers to the short right of this green and a big one to the front left to be avoided. That should set up another chance. Setting up here with a very long putt.
This is their look at birdie.
That's disappointing. Good chance this one. Right on 6 feet.
Putt is underway.
Nicely holed. And for par. He's in a share of 12th place. The 11th is a par 4, playing 472 yards and a huge water hazard down the left-hand side. The best line is a drive as close to that water without taking it on. Anything that leaves about 150 to 170 yards in will give you a chance to set up birdie. Oh, that's a great shot and a birdie opportunity coming up here at the 11th.
full of confidence as well with their putter. Gotta like their chances.
It's on a good line. We'll now move over to Xander Schauffele.
He's currently in 3rd place.
And after that effort, that's how it looks. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. The 12th for TPC Scottsdale is a par 3 measuring 192 yards off the back tees. Not much to this hole except the bunkers left to be avoided, although water can sneak in on the right up near the green if anything is slightly pushed. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today.
Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
He's sitting there just in 3rd place.
And this putt to move into a tie for 1st.
Come on, ball, don't deny him.
Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. The 13th is one of the good scoring holes in the closing 9 at TPC Scottsdale. It's a par 5 measuring 558 yards. Job 1 is to avoid that huge water hazard to the right or the tree on the left-hand side that juts out into the fairway. If you're clear, you'll have a chance to knock it up near towards the green or just laying it back to a comfortable yardage of around 100, 125 yards. A chance for a birdie here to really ignite your charge. We'll now move over to Xander Schauffele.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. Just 3 back from the leader. Just 6 feet between he and the hole. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 6 under. He's currently sitting in 7th place.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Oh, well played. Playing from around 190 yards out. Only 2 shots off the pace.
Oh, this needs a little right turn, Clyde.
Yeah, nicely played. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, he's got just over 16 feet here. Looking for another birdie here.
Get excited. This could go in. Wow, that's misjudged. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. Yeah, you'll take that. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. This shot coming from around 220 yards.
Wind moving right to left on this shot. That one's headed right and staying right.
Yeah, this is the stuff we love. Getting after this par 5 in 2.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
A spot in the top 5 on the line here. Looks like they may have pushed that one. Yeah, that's never nice. Putting it off the surface, that hurts. That was a gallant attempt. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. That's not your best effort on the greens. Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
He's 2 strokes ahead in this group rivalry today.
And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Welcome to the jungle, or as they call it here at TPC Scottsdale, the Stadium Hole Par 316. It's just a short club, but you miss the green, and a chorus of boos will ring out. Putting for birdie. Was on a good line. No, that's too bad. Well hold. Let's move on. Currently at 6 under par overall. The penultimate hole at TPC Scottsdale's an absolute beauty. Do you go for it or lay up? A drive here that's just slightly pulled will find the hazard to the left. But if you're short right, a chance to get up and down for your birdie and really push for the title. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup. Little birdie look in here.
That's frustrating. Just a short par putt needed on this hole. We'll now move over to Xander Schauffele.
He's feeling good, just birdied the last hole.
Let's take a look at the current standings. He's in a share of 9th place. The finishing hole at TPC Scottsdale requires a great drive. The big water hazard down the left-hand side and the Church Pew bunkers make it a very difficult drive. Anything out to those bunkers on the right will leave a good angle approach. But once you hit this shot, make sure you get the right area on the green if you're to make your birdie. Going with the pitching wedge here. He didn't look to hit that one quite so flush.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
And he needs this to save par.
Surely it's going to.
And with that, this round comes to a close. And as they finish up their round, Rich, find themselves 9th on the leaderboard.
Just clinging to that top 10 at the moment. Too many mistakes today. Reduce those tomorrow, and they'll be shooting up the leaderboard.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich